And we're back. Welcome to the Culture and Cannabis Podcast. Happy Thursday, everybody. Thank you for listening. I'm one of your hosts, Full-Time Tony, here with my guy,
JC Coates.
JC. We got some really special people. I would consider these people like my cannabis family.
Yes.
They're part of my extended cannabis family.
Yeah, I mean, full disclosure, cannabis family is
like hardcore.
Definitely in the building, yes.
Like, we see these people, like, family dinners once a month minimum.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a beautiful story. We have Marnie and Angel from Harvest and Light here.
Hello. What's up?
Thanks for having us.
What's up, homies? How we doing?
What's up?
Listen, so before we dive into the brand, where we just come from? What just happened?
I know. It's like, I just saw
Crazy.
you, right?
Yeah.
We were just together.
We were just together. Where were we at?
We were at our first Harvest and Light pop-up.
Woo!
Yes, an Exhale dispensary.
Very
And
nice.
we were giving out free samples of our CBD popcorn now in stores at Harvest.
Right here,
Light
Harvest and Light. I don't know if you can zoom on this, Rick, but right here they got the popcorn. We're right here eating the Fruit Loop. We're eating the white cheddar before, right? It's fantastic. It has what does it have CBD wise in it?
It has the CBD isolate.
And then what's the milligrams that you guys are?
100.
100 milligrams for the whole bottle.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. Fantastic. Someone could just be eating on this, smoking a joint, getting that CBD THC combo.
I mean, first of all, just eating delicious popcorn.
I mean,
right?
If it didn't have the CBD in it, I would still buy it.
100%. It's
Just for the
incredible
popcorn.
tasting popcorn. Plus, it has CBD in it.
Exactly. So, and it's a nice punch. It's packed with a punch. So you get the 3 cups, about 1.5 ounces worth. And 100 milligrams, that's a nice amount that you can spread out throughout the day. Or, someone that's in some pain, it's a good, quick, relief, dose for them. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Would you recommend, the CBD edible with something else? Right? Like, would you recommend, smoking a joint with it, or best time of day to eat your CBD popcorn, or just like all the time it's the best. All the time is the best time.
All day.
Yeah. Anytime, all day.
The best time to wear a striped setter is any time, right?
Yeah.
JC doesn't get that reference. I don't think any of you guys get that reference, actually. That's a SpongeBob reference, which went right over all you guys' heads, but that's okay.
I'm not allowed to watch SpongeBob.
I think I was 8 when the show came out, but yeah. So let's talk about it. How did you guys get here? I mean,
me and Marnie met because she was a vendor at our events. How many years ago?
Cannabis.
How many years ago?
Over 2 years.
Over
2 years ago, we were there.
Talk about the community.
Yeah, and that's how we met, right?
It is how we
met. We were doing events, and I think it was when we were in the Ferguson's downtown market.
Yes, it was. You reached out on IG, and we're like, hey, we have this event. You guys should come with Strictly Hempin'.
Yeah.
And at the time, we were a delivery company, CBD delivery company around the valley. And so, yeah.
If I remember right, you had just kind of got into the cannabis industry, and
Yes.
you have a whole story about cannabis industry, and that's rooted in passion, right? And it's personal for you.
Absolutely.
You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, sure. I had an accident in 2011 that left me with some, lifelong injuries. And I ended up at a Champs trade show because I had a little smoke shop and discovered CBD, put it in the store, started taking it myself. And after so many surgeries, I was recovering from surgeries at the time, major surgeries on my neck. I had a fusion. And I just seen that it was literally changing, my nerve damage feeling. I mean, everything was just kind of like remodulating, like what they say CBD does. Everything was remodulating. Speaking of joints over here. So after, realizing how good it was for me, I wanted to give it to everybody that I came in contact with. Literally, I was so excited because, I had sciatic nerve pain. I could barely walk. I could barely stand behind my counter. And that's when it just, hit me. One day I'm like, oh, my God, my legs don't hurt today. What am I doing? What's going on? I wasn't chasing my pills anymore. So that's when life started to change. And I seen other people coming in for the CBD. They wanted to make it easier on them, too. They're coming from the hospital, some of them.
Yep.
Some of them are bringing their friends where their kids are at home sick. So the situations were dire, and like Crohn's patients. And I said, you know what? I want to take it to these people. Let's make it easier. Let's just deliver it. You know, and at the time I was crazy.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
That's where it kind of started. That's cool. And that, I mean, we talk about it all the time, but that's what makes this industry different, and what makes it special. It's what gives it its soul, right?
Yes.
Because the plant touches people so deeply in a lot of different ways, and that's who's out here creating these products, right?
That's
People
right.
that have those personal, passionate stories about cannabis and how it's changed their life, and yours is crazy. And I mean, you know, you're talking about being crazy, right? You know, like, oh, I just want to, you know, I think it was when, you know, the mass amount of people started realizing the benefits of cannabis when it started becoming legal, right?
Exactly.
And then people started realizing, oh, there's an opportunity for here maybe to, you know, create a living, right? And everyone's trying to figure it out, right? And that was your kind of first go at it, was a CBD
Was delivering around the city.
delivery company, right? And now you're selling your CBD at a dispensary.
At a dispensary, at Exhale dispensary. It's like a dream come true,
Yeah.
honestly, because, you know, you see everybody, including yourselves, doing things, and you just, you know, you get a vision yourself, like, okay, I know this belongs in a dispensary. I know this can make it to a dispensary, and I just had it in my heart, and you know, and then I met Angel, and she believed in it, and it went in her heart, and then I was so lucky.
More
for
like
that
I believed
too.
in you.
Yeah, I believed
Yeah.
in you too. Just so you know, yeah, and it's just been an incredible journey, and just happy that now people see what I see. Now everyone sees, you know, what we see. That this popcorn can help people, because this is a dose that someone can take if they don't know about it. Because it's a good thing if they have kids. They're trying to, like the lady was talking
today.
to. Yeah, go ahead. Tell them
Yeah,
about
the lady today, she was like, yeah, my child has
epilepsy.
epilepsy.
And
And then,
she-
like, what better alternative way to, like,
To introduce it, because she didn't know if it would work, but what an incredible way to give it to her child, because he wouldn't even know he's really eating it, and he wouldn't feel different about it because he's taking it
Right.
in a way. And then this way, when she tries to give him a tincture, maybe of a higher milligram per se, he doesn't think it's medicine or weird. He thinks that this is
It's
good. This is
yummy
like the
popcorn.
popcorn.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
You know.
I think it's beautiful that you guys are focused on the medical part, right? Even though that you're doing it as a business, right?
Absolutely.
And you know, I think it's just so beautiful because in this state, you know, the way that the license is rolled out, you know, the license, the privilege license, and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Don't get me started.
It kind of created this culture in the state to where a lot of people that, like yourself, that had the personal story, had the passion behind it, had the competency, right, to actually go out and heal people in this industry, felt like there was a barrier that they couldn't, you know, get past the license holders to kind of share their story, share their message, and create products and put love into it. And you've been able to kind of, you know, break down that barrier, right?
Yes.
Because you don't have, you know, like a THC
no.
license, right? But
And
you're
that's
still.
the first thing they
What do you
ask.
think kind of like made that possible for you?
I think believing in CBD, believing that this is just as good as THC, and it's for everyone. THC may not be for everyone, but everyone can take CBD.
100%.
Because it can be a daily dose of vitamin for someone. It can be for someone that has chronic pain. They can take a high milligram. They can take it every day. They can take it twice a day. And people always ask me, okay, how does it help pain? The idea that we've been trying to get across is that once you take it, it's kind of gonna be almost like a muscle relaxer, you know, natural, because your body relaxes. And what happens when you relax? Because doesn't pain make you go, you know, tense up? So if you're relaxed, that pain is going to reduce. So I believe that they're going to discover that that's how it works. You know, that's what's going to come out. You know, and that's what they're going to be broadcasting on TV or in one of our commercials.
One of Ria's commercials. I mean, the Hardest Line commercial.
That's right.
I mean, if JC could be a testament to how much he likes his popcorn, he's probably got
I
about
know, he's
so
like
happy.
10 sample containers over here. Marathon
eating.
continues with JC and the popcorn.
I mean, that's what it does take, right? And going back on this is your focus on the CBD and your focus on, you know, the effects of it. What it can really do is, I think, is what is propelling you in the right direction, right?
It is.
And I think maybe some people, maybe they don't have, you know, maybe the best intentions in this business, and they think that you can get rich and fucking, you know, take advantage of the culture and stuff like that. And a lot of those people are ass out, you know what I mean? And
They hit walls.
I think one of them went to jail last week. And
Oh,
that's,
jeez.
I don't know if we should say that name, but yeah. I mean, it doesn't pay off, you know. And
Never does.
You know, shit catches up to you and
Quickly, bro.
But yeah, no, this is beautiful. And so, Harvest and Light. Tell us what's next. What's going on with it? What are you guys doing with it?
We are, what are we doing? There's so much we're doing. So we're doing our bi-weekly podcast.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You
Nice.
tune in. We drop that every other Friday at 9:00, and we shout out to Junction Complex. That's where we have our podcast and Philip
T-Ness.
Willis.
Shout out
Yes,
T-Ness.
T-Ness. Absolutely. So we're grateful to have our podcast there.
Nice.
And we have had some great guests already, the Sober Junkie, Red, and
Nice.
Sylvia from the dispensary. So we're just on our second one. Now we're headed to the third.
Right. And then we're going to be rolling out with some more products.
Yes, more
Yeah.
products. So
Yes.
that's in store, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna keep that.
So what's that look like when you guys are trying to like figure out new products for your guys' company? Like, how do you guys go through that process? Are you guys looking for products that might be popular in the market? Are you looking for products that potentially are not in the market? What do you look for?
I think that we sense a need for things. So like with the popcorn, like I said earlier, it's something that people can use if they haven't already. But with us, I think, what do you think, Angel? What do you think, Angel? I want to hear what you think.
I'm high, but
Yeah.
no.
I mean, it's okay, right? And if this is your first one, I mean, I remember when we were trying to make products, right?
We,
It's like,
we bounce around to what?
do you remember everything that I wanted? Right?
Yo, JC brings me this Christmas wish list. I wouldn't even call it a laundry list because it was legit like Santa Claus's wish. It was like, JC, I can't put a Bentley in a fucking joint for you, dog. Like that's not possible, and it's expensive to do.
Yeah.
But I think we were able to find some common ground on some
Yeah.
things, and I think I was able to convince you in some certain ways because when you're trying to make a fucking product, there's so many things that get involved. One, you got to make sure the market wants it, right? Because at the end of the day, the market is what the market decides, bro.
Yeah,
The market, like, if culture in cannabis is cool or not, it's not the peers, it's not the buyers, it's the market that fucking tells us.
Yeah.
We
100%.
just feel it out because
Yeah.
I feel like our next thing
We
we're
already
probably
know.
headed towards beauty.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we'll kind of keep on the
Just
low what
building,
kind we're
like,
building, but Angel's beautiful. We care about our bodies. We care about things, so we want to stay like with
Just
that.
like everything.
Yeah.
So like Harvest and Light, basically like just pure.
It's clean.
Clean.
We want to be clean. We want to represent,
yeah.
a healthy lifestyle.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Clean living, spiritually clean living. Harvest and light. We want to
Like all
shed
around.
light on subjects that people aren't talking about on our
Mm-hmm.
podcast. Things like that. So yeah.
That's great.
That's fantastic. I really like that.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
Thanks.
Couple young lady hustlers.
the young
Hustlers, yes,
young
for
lady
sure.
hustlers,
We got the Reno and the Detroit hustlers in the building.
In Reno, Detroit. Yeah, you guys. I know we talked about it the other day. What are your plans for going to other markets? Right. I mean, obviously
yeah.
Vegas is just one market, but
Oh, yeah.
other markets you guys are looking at.
Yeah, easy. We can take over Reno.
Absolutely.
Like
Taking it
Michigan.
over.
Michigan. Michigan holds it down. No. Go ahead, Detroit.
And then we'll
No.
just head over to Oklahoma, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
well,
we'll
why
be
not?
following. You guys are going to be in the Michigan market as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's plenty of
definitely.
room for
Yeah.
you. I'm going to go pave the way. Take flights.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
that's in the plan. So
I could.
We're excited.
I could eat this as an edible.
Like a THC edible. That's what I was thinking too. When I had that sample today, I was like, yeah, dude, that sounds about right.
How does that work?
I don't know if this one went out again. I think you're going to have to light
Do you
it.
guys know how to put THC in these?
So here's the thing. We definitely are considering and would love to talk to somebody about, because obviously we don't have a THC license.
Right.
So, but we would love to have that opportunity to do a one-to-one popcorn or a THC popcorn. I definitely think it can be done, and we're willing to put the work in with whoever is willing to put the work in with us.
So let's talk about the process of infusing popcorn. Like, how does that work?
So we use coconut oil to infuse, and our manufacturer has a secret
little-
on
Nice.
how to how he
Proprietary.
does it
His
and
own
puts
little
it
way,
in.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not allowed to give it away. Sorry, Dave. And shout out to Goodies,
Yeah.
PopCorn and Dave and Sarah.
That's
They're-
your manufacturing partner?
manufacturer and friend. You know, so they're great people and work hard, and you know, we're thankful that we've been able to be part of that. So yeah,
Nice.
yep.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Are you guys having any other flavors that are gonna be coming out? Because like I love the Fruit Loop and the white cheddar, but I was like,
there's so many.
like a chocolate too, maybe like a chocolate peanut butter.
Ooh,
Oh,
we
We can
that.
maybe we
Chocolate
can just
peanut
like do
butter.
some
You call it
do the Tony.
The full-time Tony.
Full-time Tony flavor. It's going to be
Yeah.
chocolate peanut butter, and that's something that we want to do as well. We talked about, you know, people, if you're an entrepreneur, influencer or something like that, and they want to have a flavor or like a store, even like the drop, you know, their own flavor, maybe popcorn.
Exclusive.
Influencer
Yeah, because they can white label.
That sounds fantastic
I
to
like
me.
it. Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
are you guys going to be selling this online as well?
Yes, that's coming. All of that's coming.
Oh, that's
out on my
coming.
store.
Oh
We
shit!
just got
So
our
you're gonna have
website.
I'm gonna have my own full-time Tony
Yeah, wouldn't that
flavor.
be cool?
I'll have my own full-time Tony
Yeah.
discount code, and I'll get paid every time I sell one of these.
Ching.
That sounds like a great plan to me.
And then we use the popcorn as part of our show, Cooking for a Queen, Cooking with Cannabis, so that we film.
Visual.
And it goes on Busel in the Swag House kitchen and
Yeah.
the Swag House studio. So that's something that kind of led to this too, like the whole passion behind. She's got the passion behind drinks. She has a whole story. Her story is incredible as well as mine, and so I think that's why it kind of goes together because Angel has a background in bartending and that, so we kind of put the two together. But the popcorn, the drinks, the show, it kind of all goes and. It's just kind of
Just
all
works,
one,
yeah.
Harvest and Light, all of it kind of
Everything.
works together.
Just
Yeah. Sounds like a bit of content marketing to me.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Create some content, build a
Media.
community, right?
Absolutely.
and then speak to them about products that matter.
That's right.
Ah, what a concept!
I mean, I think you created that,
Didn't
right?
I invent that?
I think I might have gave you credit yesterday too that you made the pop-up as well. I don't know why I did that. I was just feeling myself.
I did. I did invent the culture of cannabis pop-up.
Yeah, okay. I can agree with you on that. I think I was just very hydrated and well fed, so I was just feeling happy.
Good feeling.
Yeah.
Good feeling.
I took it in stride. Nobody said anything.
Everyone's been cool about it so far. No big deal.
For sure. So
yeah.
glad you guys like the popcorn.
Yeah, it's
Anyway,
fantastic.
Thanks for
No.
coming out.
Yeah, no, it was really awesome, and yeah, man, it's fantastic. I know you're trying to keep it on the low as far as products goes, but like anything that you guys can talk about that's coming out soon.
Tinctures and balm, salve, a lavender, and a tranquil mint tincture, lavender balm, tranquil mint, and
Oh,
what is it? Lemon?
Classic.
Classic. Classic flavored.
nice.
Nice.
Nice. And that, what are those going to be like? You can do like
Broad spectrum.
Yeah, we can do like 100 milligrams.
500 milligrams,
500
broad
milligram bottles.
spectrum.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, and it's really good stuff. You
What,
guys,
Yeah.
so.
when does that plan on coming out?
You know,
Soon.
yeah, we're gonna also start doing CBD dinners, so you guys pay attention to our social media if you guys follow us or don't, that are gonna be pretty exclusive, and we're gonna have after that, so people can come network, so kind of a network experience. It'll be a little cheaper price to come in.
Nice.
All of that, we'll have a good chef there, probably one from the show.
Oh yeah.
Probably
Nice.
it'll be
And
great.
you can use the tinctures and those. The chefs will be
And
using
the
the tincture.
isolate, that
All
we use,
Harvest and Light.
we use the isolate and the popcorn, all Harvest and Light products.
Nice. Nice.
That's
I love it.
exciting. We have the isolate too, the Harvest and Light. It's used in the popcorn.
Yep. You
Oh,
use
just
it in
like
drinks
a pure,
too.
like a pure
It's pure,
isolate.
99. Yeah.
Can you dab it?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
You ever tried dab some
I've
CBD?
done some CBD dabs
I
with
think.
Marnie.
Oh yeah, isn't that
Yeah,
so
it's
good,
good.
bro? This
That's
is
how we
amazing.
started Culture and Cannabis. I have a video of you taking a CBD
Yeah.
dab.
Oh.
at-
Marnie used to run a dab bar.
I used to run a dab bar.
super compliant.
I mean, like, it was so fun. It was so cool. It was cool, you know?
It was,
It was the time where things
we were outside.
Yeah, it was.
makes that even better, so everyone else can see. We were outside, in open air. Anyone could, the smoke's went in the air. No big deal.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's crazy. No, hopefully soon, cannabis
Yeah.
events will be happening here in Nevada. It looks like
Yeah.
they're gonna be voting on social use permits come this summer.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Nice.
So hopefully.
Good.
I mean, or they can be like, yeah, go fuck yourself,
Yeah. That'll be interesting how those roll out.
I'm excited to see that.
Do you think they're going to stick to the $5,000?
No,
Rack?
I think. I wish. Hopefully, it's a less expensive license, right? Makes it simpler for guys like you and me who don't have millions of dollars to get a license. Hopefully, they open it up to people too that don't have this, because right now there might be a provision that it might be that dispensary licenses are the only people that can buy them.
Got it. Yeah.
Which, understandable, right? Because, they already know the regulations. It makes sense. It's an easy proof of concept. They can do a small run there and then open it up to everybody else. But, you know what? Let's play ball. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
mean, come on, make it available for
Yeah,
anybody for $5,000.
because who's to say that maybe someone from the nightlife industry can run potentially a better social use venue than someone in the cannabis industry.
I mean, they would have experience. It does kind of make sense.
And regulation is a thing.
Right.
Like,
I mean,
who's to say that a more regulated market can come in and do a cool club?
right.
So,
With legal meds.
legal meds. not to be confused with bi-legal meds, but.
Yeah, man, it's coming. It's coming. It's all great. I think we're all in a great position.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for the popcorn and
Absolutely.
I actually had to pick this up at Exhale. They were doing a sale for $9, which is
Such a good time.
such a
And shout out
steal
to
of a deal.
Tyler over at
Yeah.
Exhale.
Tyler Brennan.
Yeah, we love you. We appreciate you so much.
Yeah, it was so fun.
Yeah, we had a great time, and we love the vibe that we had today. And
So that's where you can get it now, right? And
that's where you can get it exclusively right now.
right across the street from the Palms.
From
Yeah.
the Palms Hotel Casino Resort, yes.
Nice.
Exhale.
And it just got renovated.
Yeah, it
Looks-
is.
Yes,
It is a
looks
cool
great.
store.
Looks fantastic in there. The layout's great. There's no like check-in window, which I really actually like. You just kind of walk in. It's kind of like you're walking into like a club. Like, oh, here's some ID, and all right, cool.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's pretty
it's a
cool.
cool vibe. I like
Yeah.
it.
And
The
I think our
bartenders,
products
Yeah,
are
we had our
really
they were
DJ.
great.
Yeah, I
We
think-
had the DJ.
Yeah, they had the DJ today.
Yeah.
Who was
We
who
did
was
have
that?
the DJ.
That was DJ Smiles.
DJ Smiles.
He's really good too. He was
I
really
was
good.
having a good
Yeah.
time.
I think he set a good vibe for us.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was
No,
great.
Everybody loved it.
Yeah, I think it
Was
good.
did Exhale have him scheduled?
No,
or,
we did.
Or you guys?
Oh, you guys brought him.
Yeah, we
nice,
brought him.
very nice.
Turn up.
Killing the game.
Killing the game.
Killing the game.
JC Coates inspired.
Shout out to
Definitely.
It's alright. It's alright.
Yeah, shout out to Bronson Official
Yeah.
and to Third Islands for being out there with us today, taking those great pictures and video.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on the podcast. It's been awesome knowing you guys. Thank you guys so much for the support and
Yeah, you're
everything
our
that you guys
family.
have going on. JC though, what have we been up to, bro?
Creating one of the most epic hustler stories ever created.
I didn't know where you were gonna go with that, but I'm really happy you went that way. We're also building the biggest cannabis industry in the country.
Yeah, you guys are killing it. Oh my God, we just, we're just trying to follow the footsteps.
Yeah, well, we appreciate that. We couldn't do without support with like you guys, and it looks like we're gonna be in Oklahoma. And JC might, if things go according to plan, we might be in September. And JC's pre-prediction on like 4 or 5 podcasts ago would be correct.
Yeah.
I said October, he said September. So let's see.
Yeah.
I'm still feeling like it's gonna happen in October, but we'll find out. I hope it happens in September. But I feel like it's gonna happen in October.
When it happens, it happens.
But I think, you know what? And I think that goes back to, you got to manifest shit, right? You got
Yes.
to, and it's so powerful saying it out loud, and not only out loud, but you're saying it out loud to thousands of people. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? People,
Definitely.
and I think that's so interesting because everyone else gets to hear it, so they're thinking about it too, right?
Yeah.
So they're like almost manifesting it for you.
Yeah, and I mean that's what you have to put it out there. You know what I mean? If you see it and it's been put on your heart, that means it's possible, right? And then if you have the balls to actually put some action behind that, it's game over.
It's ridiculous.
It's game over, man.
Yeah, so I'm really
on.
excited. Nothing has been set in stone yet, but we have some really awesome partners that we've been in the talks with, and yeah, man, I'm really excited. I can't wait to announce that next week.
Yeah. So you and Chuck are going to.
We're gonna be living in. Okay, you're gonna come see me. I'm gonna be out there for a month, like 35 days almost. We're gonna be getting an Airbnb. We'll, get a rental car. JC and Leilani will drop us off like college students. They'll come
Shout
pick
out
us-
Leilani, my
They'll come
bestie.
pick us up after cannabis college is over, I guess. And that's what it feels like almost for me, right? Because it's like cool because this is where I started.
It's a big deal for you.
Yeah,
you know?
right. I'm going to a whole nother market. I'm gonna go learn how this shit works. I'm gonna go operate. I'm gonna have meet a lot of people. We're gonna do some podcasts out there when you come out. We're gonna do some culturist foods out there. We're gonna go check out the Oklahoma foodie scene.
We're gonna create a whole content framework.
Yeah, it's gonna be great, and then the cool part is that we're gonna get the build for that 30 days and come back one week out of the month and check in and do what we need to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nurse those relationships.
It's
right?
it's really a beautiful process, honestly, and I think no matter all the shit that's happened to us in the past, we just keep on trucking, man. So
yeah,
it's very exciting.
It is a beautiful thing, and I'm obsessed with the story.
You are obsessed with the story.
I mean, because it is going to be a story, because it's already finished in my mind, right? I already know how this story ends. I don't know exactly how it gets there, but I know the overview, right? And when we're finished, it's going to be a beautiful story of hard work, hustle, commitment, and
100%.
success. And cannabis.
Yeah, and cannabis. And
inspiring.
thank you. Yeah, and we have some new products that'll be coming out. I
We
think
do.
I have some emails, and I don't want to say anything yet, but we have some concentrates that'll be coming out as
Yes.
well with a partner. I want to announce them next week properly.
Okay.
But that's I'm really hyped about that.
Yeah.
We went and we're meeting with some new flower partners as well up in the north and in the south, which is really exciting. So we're going to be expanding our menu in general.
Yeah, I
maybe
mean,
maybe see some drinks soon, maybe see some edibles soon, and the most unique flower products in the game. Get ready
That's
for
what
the
it
most
is. That's what it is.
the most unique flower. I'm gonna let people pre-roll blunts in the game. Like we're gonna set the market on fire.
Yeah. The most creative cannabis products. We're committed to that process, right?
Yeah.
And so it just goes back to like, man, we started here, but we're going to end up in a creative, crazy place.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fantastic. And we got some culture and foods that are coming out. We just had the last one, which was Bricky's.
Bricky's.
Up in Reno, Nevada. Bricky's is a great spot. If you haven't seen the episode, go check it out. And then this upcoming week, what do we have? Who we have? I'm spacing right now. South Creek. We have South Creek Pizza up in.
Nice. Oh, that pizza was bomb, bro.
Fire. Check that out. That's gonna be coming out this Saturday.
Check out those videos on Facebook. Some of them have like over 500,000 views.
It's crazy, bro.
is crazy,
I was like,
bro.
oh shit.
I
What
think
the fuck?
I think our reach on Facebook last week was like 4.4 million.
And people are sharing the shit out of it. We're getting hundreds of shares. It's just crazy, right? It's crazy that people want to watch me eat food.
Don't sleep on culture as food, bro.
Dog, I'm never sleeping on culture as food. But it's so funny too, because like we'll get the funny comments on it.
Oh, yeah.
The funny comment, like people will just like roast us because we like say like a word wrong or something, and me and JC will go on there and comment back, be like, "Yeah, fuck those assholes. Look, guys know what the fuck they're doing."
Yeah, if you're hating on us on the culture's food, you will get roasted.
Yeah, I will roast myself more than you roast me. I will out roast you on myself. Promise that. So yeah. Culture's food. What else? What else got going on? Fuck, dude. I mean, I feel like events are so close, but yet so far away. You know what I'm saying? Like I can feel it in my fingertips, and I feel like there might be some birthday parties to be thrown soon.
Yeah.
I think we might have to do it, which I know you're not hyped about, but we might have to do it to get the ball rolling again. But we hope to do events soon, man.
Yeah. Last night was kind of a preface.
Man, they got me too excited, honestly.
Yeah.
I left there all hyped up and shit. You know what I'm saying? You like roll down the windows, you blare the music. You're just like driving home, like, yeah, that was lit. But yeah, man, it feels so close. But shout out to OG Surge too from last night.
Yeah.
Shout out to Taco 24.
Yes.
Shout out to Green Dispensary.
Shout out
that
to
was
Green
fun.
Dispensary.
I'm gonna be throwing a similar pop up in Bloom.
Yes.
Just confirmed it today. With a DJ not confirmed yet, but with looks like La Barca, which is a really good taco truck up in Reno. Really excited about that. JP Film's gonna be out there filming me.
Very nice.
We're gonna be doing some
the
weekends.
culture and cannabis pop-ups are not your average pop-up.
No, dog.
You know?
4 to 6 next Thursday in Reno is going to be a party.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do a deal. Buy a 7-gram ready to roll, get a free pre-roll.
Value, slapping you right in the
Just
face.
bow, boom, bow. Rick's hating me right now, just like slapping the camera. All right, well, we're gonna wrap this podcast up. Thank you guys so much for coming on once again.
Yes.
JC, love you, buddy. I'm really excited about all the shit that we got going on, and stay on the lookout what the fuck's happening. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Boosh.